Hello everybody, welcome back to SSBCrack exams. I'm Anuradha and in this particular session I am back with the most awaited notification for the Indian Army aspirants. The notification is none about but TGC 136 entry. So let's look into this particular session, what this notification is all about, what are the eligibility criteria, what is the selection procedure and how you can prepare for this TGC 136 entry. So first of all, let me tell you that the Indian Army has already published the official notification for the TGC 136, which is actually the 136th technical graduate course for unmarried male engineering graduates to join the Indian Military Academy and get commissioned into the Army as an officer. The notification came out on 11th of May 2022 and the online registration procedure for this particular entry has already been opened from 11th May 2022, which is going to continue till 9th June 2022. So if you have not started applying for this entry, I would suggest you do so by 9 June 2022. But first of all, let me also give you the answer to the question that who can apply for TGC 136 entry. Basically, the applications are invited from eligible unmarried male engineering graduates for the 136th technical graduate course, that is TGC 136, which is going to commence in January 2023 at the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, for permanent commission in the Indian Army. Now, I will also talk about the eligibility criteria since it's the only thing that will make you to understand whether you are eligible or not for this entry. So, let's first of all talk about the nationality criteria. Now, in order to apply for this entry, you must either be a citizen of India or a subject of Nepal or a person of Indian origin who has migrated from Pakistan, Burma, Sri Lanka and East African countries of Kenya, Uganda, United Republic of Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi, Zaire and Ethiopia and Vietnam with the intention of permanently settling in India. Provided that a candidate belonging to these categories should also be a person in whose favor the Government of India has issued a certificate of eligibility. However, certificate of eligibility will not be needed for the case of candidates who are Gorkha subjects of Nepal. Now we will move on to the age limit criteria, which is again another important criteria as per the eligibility is concerned for this entry. You must be between 20 and 27 years of age as on 1st January 2023. That is, to be more precise, your date of birth should be between 2nd January 1996 and 1st January 2003, where both dates can be inclusive. Moving on now to educational qualification, candidates who have passed the requisite engineering degree course or are in the final year of engineering degree are eligible to apply. However, all final year appearing candidates whose final year or final semester exam will be scheduled after 1st January 2023 are not eligible to apply for this course. So, you have to be extra careful about this. Right. Now, also, candidates who have yet to pass their degree examination will be eligible only if they are studying in the final year of degree examination, provided that they should be able to submit proof of passing engineering degree examination along with the mark sheets of all semesters or years by 1st January 2023 and produce the engineering degree certificate within 12 weeks from the date of commencement of training at Indian Military Academy. So these things you need to keep in your mind, and if you're only able to provide the mark sheets and the proof of passing engineering degree by 1st January 2023 and also the degree certificate within 12 weeks from joining the IMA, then you can obviously apply for this entry. Also, for induction to pre-commissioned training academy, after final selection, the minimum educational qualification is passing BE or BTech degree in the engineering streams that are notified. So, I will be discussing about the engineering streams within a span of few minutes. So, you need to stay tuned with me till the very end of this session. So, if you are eligible for this particular entry, you should have a BE or BTech degree in those engineering streams only. Now, candidates who are studying in the final year or semester of engineering degree course should not have any backlog at the time of submission of application. That means if you have any backlogs, it should be cleared while you are submitting your application. Any candidate who is having to found this backlog will not be allowed to appear in SSB interview, and the candidature of such candidates will be cancelled. So make sure you're not having backlogs during your application process. Now, also final semester or year studying candidates will be provisionally allowed to appear in SSB. Certain conditions are following. So, what are these conditions? First of all, your cumulative percentage of marks up to 6th semester or 3rd year of engineering degree, up to 8th semester or 4th year of a B Arch, that is Bachelor's in Architecture, and up to 2nd semester or 1st year of MSc in any notified equivalent stream or discipline is not below the approved cutoff percentage in your respective streams. Also, after declaration of final results, the cumulative percentage of marks up to final semester or year of degree course should also not be less than the approved cutoff percentage, failing to which the candidature will be cancelled. So these are also other criteria that you need to meet. Now I will move on to the next part of this session, which is about the vacancies, which is the most important part of this session, obviously. But before that, let me also tell you that because this is a direct entry, that means you will be shortlisted and then you will be called for SSB interview. You need to prepare very well for the SSB interview itself. So for that, we have already provided an SSB interview online course, which is available inside our app. So what you need to do is download our SSBcrack exams app from the Google Play Store and then get yourself enrolled into this full-fledged detailed course where you will find all the testing procedures of SSB interview covered in full details, along with good lectures, study materials, which you can also download, and obviously practice sets. Not only that, if you are getting yourself into this course, then you will also get a chance to be a part of our SSB interview live classes, which take place regularly and in monthly batches. So this is very important, since in this particular classes you can hands-on know about the different procedures in which you will be tested in SSB, how to perform well in the SSB interview, and our top-notch recommended tutors will also help you to know very important things about SSB. So make sure that you are being very preparing about this particular SSB by being participating in our classes as well through this particular SSB interview online course. Also, if you're having any SSB interviews lined up in the whole year, you can also get the benefit of joining our 1-year full access to the SSB interview online course 2022, which is already provided through our app as well. In this way, you can get a full 1-year access to the entire course, and also you can every month be a part of our SSB interview live classes, and therefore make yourself preparation in a solidified manner. Now we will move on to the next and the most important part of the session, which is vacancies for the TGC 136 entry. Now please remember that only the engineering streams and their acceptable equivalent streams are accepted. So if you are having degrees in any other engineering streams which are not notified, then you will not be eligible to apply for this entry. Also, the recommended candidates of TGC 136 course whose merit is not within the number of allotted vacancies, they will be offered to join as the short service commissioned officers, that is in technical course, for the April 2023 batch, subject to meeting all other eligibility conditions. So now we will look into each of the vacancies for each stream. We will start with the civil engineering stream, and we will also look into the relevant streams as well. So the relevant streams that are eligible to apply under the civil engineering streams are civil engineering, obviously, then comes civil engineering, structural engineering, building engineering and construction, building and construction technology, civil and rural engineering, civil engineering and planning, civil engineering in construction technology, civil and infrastructural engineering, civil technology, construction engineering and management, construction technology and management, geoinformatics, civil and environmental engineering, civil engineering in environmental engineering, civil engineering environmental and pollution control, environmental engineering, environmental science and engineering, environmental science and technology, civil engineering in public health engineering, and environmental planning. So for this particular stream, you have 9 vacancies through this entry. The next stream is architecture, and the notified and the relevant streams related to architecture is architecture engineering, architectural engineering, architectural assistantship, architecture and interior decoration, architecture assistantship. So for this stream, you have 1 vacancy through this particular entry. Next stream is mechanical, and the related streams are mechanical engineering, mechanical in mechatronics engineering, mechanical and automation engineering, advanced mechatronics and industrial automation engineering. For this stream, you have 6 vacancies. For electrical or electrical and electronics, the relevant streams are electrical engineering in electronics and power, power system engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, electrical and electronics in power system, electrical and mechanical engineering, electrical and power engineering, electrical instrumentation engineering, electrical instrumentation and control engineering, electrical, electronics and power. For these streams, you have 3 vacancies. The next stream is computer science and engineering or computer technology or MSc in computer science. The other relevant streams are computer engineering, computer science, computer technology, computer science and engineering, computer science engineering, 3D animation and graphics, advanced computer application, computer and communication engineering, computer engineering and application, computer networking, computer science and technology, computer science and information technology, computer science and system engineering, computing in computing, computing in multimedia, computing in software, electrical and computer engineering, electronics and computer science, electronics and computer engineering, mathematics and computing, computer engineering in software engineering, computer science and engineering in networks, nanoscience and technology, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science program, nanotechnology, robotics and automation, automation and robotics, mechatronics engineering, MSc in computer science, MSc in computer technology. So through these streams, you have 8 vacancies through this entry. The next stream is information technology. The relevant streams are information technology, information science and engineering, software engineering, information and communication technology, information engineering, information science and technology, information technology and engineering, MSc in information technology, MSc in information and communication technology. Through these streams, you have 3 vacancies. The next stream is electronics and telecommunication, and the relevant streams are electronics and telecommunication engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering in technologician electronic radio, electronics and telecommunication engineering in technology in electric radio, MSc in electronics and telecommunication. You have only 1 vacancy through these streams. The next important stream is electronics and communication. Relevant streams are electronics and communication engineering, electronics and electrical communication engineering, communication engineering, applied electronics and communications, electronics and communication in communication system engineering, electronics and communication engineering industry integrated, electronics and communication engineering microwave, advanced communication and information system, advanced electronics and communication engineering, MSc in communication and MSc in microelectronics and advanced communication. Through these streams, you have 3 vacancies. The next stream is aeronautical or aerospace. Relevant streams are aeronautical engineering, aerospace engineering, aircraft maintenance engineering. You have only 1 vacancy through these streams. Next is electronics, and for this particular stream, the other streams that you can eligible for is electronics engineering, power electronics and drives, power electronics and instrumentation engineering, electronics and power engineering, digital techniques for design and planning, electronic science and engineering, electronics and control systems, electronics and electrical engineering, electronics design technology, electronic system engineering, electronics technology, radio physics and electronics, electronics and biomedical engineering, optics and optoelectronics, electronics and telemetric engineering, and electronics and telematics engineering. For this, you have 1 vacancy through the streams. Next is electronics and instrumentation or instrumentation, and the streams are applied electronics and instrumentation engineering, electronics and instrumentation engineering, electronics instrumentation and control engineering, instrumentation and control engineering, instrumentation technology, instrumentation and electronics, instrumentation engineering, and electronics communication and instrumentation engineering. You have only 1 vacancy through these streams. The next stream is production, and the relevant streams are production engineering, product design and development, production engineering and management, production and industrial engineering. There is only 1 vacancy through these streams. Next is industrial or industrial manufacturing or industrial engineering and management. So the relevant streams are industrial engineering and management engineering, industrial and production engineering, industrial or manufacturing engineering, industrial engineering and management engineering, manufacturing engineering and technology, manufacturing process and automation engineering, manufacturing science and engineering, manufacturing technology. So you have one vacancy through these streams as well. The last stream is automobile engineering, and the relevant streams are automobile engineering, automobile maintenance engineering, automotive technology, mechanical engineering in automobile, mechanical engineering industry integrated, mechanical engineering in manufacturing engineering, mechanical engineering in production, mechanical engineering in welding technology, mechanical engineering automobile, and mechanical engineering design. You have also one vacancy through these streams. So in total, through all the streams that have been notified in TGC 136 entry, there are total 40 vacancies that needs to be filled up. Now we will move on to next important part of this session, which is selection procedure for TGC 136 entry. So you may have the question that how we will be selected. So first of all, your applications will be shortlisted. So the integrated headquarters of Ministry of Defence related to Army reserves the entire right to shortlist the applications and to fix cutoff percentage of marks for each engineering discipline or stream which is cumulatively obtained up to 6th semester for engineering degree course or 2nd semester for MSc Computer Science or 8th semester for architecture without assigning any reason. So you need to just clear off that percentage cutoff which will be fixed by the headquarters of MOD. Now after shortlisting of applications, the center allotment will be intimated to you through your email. So make sure that your registered email ID is not changed, since all the information that you will be receiving for the SSB centers and everything will be intimated only through your email ID. After allotment of selection centers, candidates will then have to log in to their website and select their SSB dates on a first come first serve basis. So once you are given the centers, you need to then log into the website and select your dates according to your convenience. Now once you have selected the dates, you will be shortlisted for the SSB interview and you will get a call letter for the SSB interview. So only shortlisted eligible candidates depending on the cutoff percentage will be interviewed at one of the selection centers. So basically you will be given SSBs for these centers like Allahabad in UP, Bhopal in MP, Bangalore in Karnataka and Kapurthala in Punjab, and you will be tested by the psychologist, group testing officer and interviewing officer. The call-up letter for SSB interview will be issued by respective selection centers through candidates registered email ID and SMS only. So again you can see that how all the information regarding your shortlisting, your SSB centers will all be obviously contacted to you through your registered email ID and your for SMS to your registered phone number. So make sure you are not changing any of these. Okay. Next is merit list. So once you have got recommended in the SSB interview, you need to then wait for the merit list, which will not, now it must be noted one thing very clearly, that mere qualifying or getting recommended at the SSB interview will not confirm your final selection. That is why here comes the importance of merit list. So you need to wait for the merit list, which will be prepared based on the basis of the engineering stream or subject wise marks that you have got and your marks in the SSB interview. So those in the merit list and who come within the stipulated stream wise vacancies and who will be then declared medically fit will be issued joining letters for pre-commissioning training at IMA Dehradun. So you can see there are 3 important steps that you need to cross in order to get yourself commissioned as officers and start your training at IMA Dehradun. So now there are different commissions for TGC 136 entry. So it's very important for you to know these kinds of commissions before applying for the entry. So first of all, selected candidates will be granted short service commission at first on probation in the rank of lieutenant from the date of commencement of the course or the date of reporting at IMA, whichever is later. So once you have successfully completed your training, you will be granted permanent commission in the army in the rank of lieutenant. Next, you will get ante-date seniority, which is 1 year and which you will get from the date of commission, and it will be granted to engineering graduates of TGC entry in the rank of lieutenant as well. The duration of the training will be 49 weeks. So these are very important information that you should know. Next is the question that may arise now in the hearts of all candidates who are being so excited to apply through this TGC 136 entry, and that is how to apply. Very simply, you have to apply online. Online mode is the only accepted mode for application. And in order to apply for TGC 136 entry, you need to visit the official website, which is www.joinindianarmy.nic.in, and you have to click on the apply online button. Okay, so in this way, you can start your application process. As you all know that the application process is already started from 11th of May. You should also start applying now if you have not. So regarding the dates, which are very important, if you are interested to apply for this entry, I want you to make sure that you note down these important dates. As you know, the TGC 136 application start date is 11th May 2022. It has already started, and the last date to apply for this entry is 9th June 2022. So make sure that you are applying way before 9 June 2022. So the SSB cutoff will be declared somewhere in August or September 2022, and once you have cleared the cutoff, you will be able to select the dates for your SSBs, which will be in October or November 2022. And once you have cleared your SSB as well, and you are all ready and your name is there in the merit list, you will be ready to join the course of the TGC 136, which will commence in January 2023. So these are the important things that you need to keep in your mind if you are looking forward to apply through this particular entry. Also, last but not the least, if you have any SSBs coming up next, which is there, except the TGC 136 entry, and the whole year you are all busy to prepare yourself for these different SSBs, you can take the help of our 1-year full access to SSB interview online course 2022, which is available through our app. Also, you can check out our SSB interview online course inside our app, as well as the other written defense related courses if you are preparing for any written defense examinations as well. Last but not the least, please make sure to download our app from the Google Play Store, and while getting yourself enrolled to any of these courses, make sure to use the code WARRIOR10 to get an extra 10% off on all the courses. So that was it from my side. I hope that this session has been quite useful, helpful and informative to you. Now, if you are interested to apply for TGC 136 course, I would suggest you not to waste any more time, but to start your application process. And just after you have applied for this entry, please make sure also to get yourself enrolled into our SSB interview online course and start your interview preparation from today. So I will see you next with something more interesting and informative for your written defense exams as well as for your SSB interview. Till then, stay tuned to SSB Crack exams and always stay positive and motivated. Jai Hind.